Hi, it's Heather with another installment of R-Rated Reviews, and I just have to tell you that Christine is just fucking redonkulous. I'm gonna start keeping count. I swear, this truck might need her own fucking channel. Every single day, at least one or two people, minimum. Today, it's already 3 comments on her. And it's old guys at gas stations, it's middle-aged guys at the grocery store, it's fucking people at Home Depot. Some guy, I already had 2 today, fucking tell me they loved her. The old man at the gas station was like, I really like that truck. I'm like, thank you. And he's driving a fucking F-150. Just now, I left Home Depot and as I'm pulling out of the parking lot, the guy at the red light next to me starts screaming from his car next to me, I love that truck! I'm like, thank you. I'm like, it's Christine. She has a turquoise glitter dashboard. He goes, get the fuck out of here. No way, really? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I did it. He's like, I love that truck. He's like, are you a carpenter? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, yeah, everything. And people start beeping behind us because the light turned green. And the guy, I swear the guy wanted me to pull over so he could look at the car, at the truck. The other day, I'm in the Tractor Supply parking lot. And as I'm going in, some like 30-something guy comes out, and I see him, and he does like a double take. So I smile, I see him, I smile, and then he looks back and said, she looks good, doesn't she? He goes, yeah, I like that truck. He's like, what year is that truck? I'm like, it's an 85. I'm like, that's Christine. She's a good girl. And he's like, I love the color. I'm like, I did it myself. He's like, did you really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she's got a turquoise glitter dashboard. He goes, you know what? Because he was still walking. He's like, I gotta see that. And he turns around to come back. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the passenger side. I just open the driver's door. I'm like, but don't forget to look at her door handle. He opens the door and he goes, that's so fucking cool. He's like, I have an 87 Monte Carlo. I'm like, that's cool. He's like, I don't have this. I'm like, no, it's my dump truck. Every fucking day, people go nuts over Christine. And let me tell you, she was only painted partially with some shit-ass fabric spray on the hood and like one corner panel and maybe a driver's door for like 6 months. All of a sudden, I started putting some colors and some work into her. I kid you not, I was driving past Colgate University last week and I'm pulling out of McDonald's and there's like a group of 6 girls jogging. I don't know if they're on a Colgate track team or if they're just hot chicks running together. One of them fucking yells out as I'm driving out of the parking lot, I love your fucking truck! I was like, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it's Christine. I think it's fucking hilarious. I love it. I love that everybody loves Christine. And every day, I don't think there's been a day, there may have been like a day or two where I only got like 1 comment, but once I get the first one, there's usually a second. Today I got 3, and it's only 4 o'clock, the day's not over. I don't know, Christine might need her own little channel. Christine's crew. People can follow Christine, and everywhere she goes. I've had people tell me that one guy found one of my fucking sheared off studs in the gas station parking lot, saw me working at someone's house and pulled up and said, did you lose this? I was like, no fucking way. He's like, I don't know anyone else that has turquoise truck with turquoise, I think he called them lug nuts. He's like, I think this had to be you. I'm like, I said, I sheared all 7 of my 8 fucking studs last week. He's like, holy fuck. He's like, well, I found one at the Bird Dairy gas station in Clinton. I'm like, so fucking cool. I mean, what are the fucking odds that someone would find one of my lug nuts and literally pick it up and bring it to me? I mean, aside from the fact that it was the guy that did the U-turn in the dead end when I was working and he tried to buy Christine. He's like, what year's that truck? You want to sell her? And I was like, no. He came back to do the lawn job down the street and he has to do a U-turn in the dead end and he stopped again. And he's like, how could it was the day I didn't have my truck. I had the Jeep and she was in getting her wheel fixed. And I said to him, he pulls up, he's like, where's the truck? I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, let me tell you what happened. I'm like, I sheared off 7 of 8 of my studs and I almost lost my 2 back wheels with the fucking pallet of stone for this job I'm doing. And he's like, really? He's like, I thought I found one. I thought I saw one of your lug nuts at the gas station. I'm like, what gas station? And he's like, Burn Dairy, because I only get non-ethanol gas for Christine, only the best. $900 a month fucking gas. So I'm like, get out of here. He's like, well, I figured it had to be yours. Who the hell else has fucking turquoise truck with turquoise lug nuts? And I'm like, nobody. I'm like, of course it's mine. And he gets out and he starts rummaging around in the bed of his truck. I'm like, what are you doing? And he pulls out the sheared off fucking stud with the lug nut still attached to it. I'm like, holy fuck. So that I thought was fucking priceless. I haven't done anything with her in a while with finishing up her paint. So now I'm motivated all over again. She can't have like a 2/3, 3/4 paint job. So I'm gonna spend some time. I've got to finish this job. I got back on track enough so that the weather it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween and it's fucking 74 degrees. I'm so excited. So now I was able to finish the patio, and then as a surprise, the guy's back out of town again. I got like, my paint sprayer went a little nuts one day and I got navy blue paint all over the deck. I'm like, fuck, I could either clean that or I could stain his deck to match the railing I did last summer. So I did that and I ran out of stain. So I had to go get another gallon of stain. His deck is gonna look so tricked out when he gets home and he doesn't even know. So it's like, surprise. You know, there's a little bit of value in having me do the work for you. You know, you've been patient with the weather, you've been patient with me, and all the things that go wrong in my day. So there's got to be a value in having me around. And he got like a 1,200 square foot deck stained for free. I'm like, I hope I don't need any more fucking stain at $50 a can because I'm on my 3rd can. So when I get done, I'm going to stay at his house for a little while if it's still light out. And I'm going to work on painting the rest of Christine's wheels and some other stuff. I'm like really excited about getting her finished. And I got the vinyl for her seats. I'm going to fix her dashboard. There's a lot. Oh, I knew there was something I was going to tell you. The small parts mechanic that I told you guys about previously that I had like considered dating for like a minute, and I don't date him. He was one of the guys that came running to help me. His shop is right up the street from TJ's office. So when the bolts sheared off, he brought a hydraulic jack down and a bunch of tools and was helping me with it. He doesn't do cars. I mean, he's a mechanic and he knows how. He does mostly motorcycles. So I'm like, don't you have like a slow season? I'm like, I'm spending a fortune. My mechanic is $110 an hour. So this job I'm doing, the entire paycheck is going to November 4th when Christine goes in for all her oil leaks. It's $1,500. So the last 2 jobs I did, I got paid and just handed it to the mechanic. I'm like, don't you have a slow season? So he does in the winter, but then he usually fixes snowmobiles. But last winter he said it got slow, and with the weather being so warm, maybe he'll be slow. I'm like, can't you fix some shit on this truck? Like, I can keep you busy all winter. I won't ask for like the big stuff. I'll ask for the stuff that's not fucking worth it to pay my mechanic $110 an hour. Get me an interior light, get me a new wiper, turn signal motor and shit. Fix my gas cap. Like, those little things, I would be happy to pay him. So, because he still likes me, he's going to start working on Christine. He's going to get new window seals for the triangle vent windows. Those triangle vent windows are going to work again. I am going to fucking bling this biatch out. Keep watching. Somebody told me I should monetize. I'm like, I'm not fucking monetizing. But they're like, just have a cash app. Like, just do it like a Venmo. I'm like, I'm not fucking on Venmo. So I did a cash app, just called RRatedReviews. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna post it. Be like, buy Christine a can of spray paint. It's supposed to be like, buy a cup of coffee or something. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not doing that. I'm like, okay, buy Christine some glitter. Buy Christine some gas. I'm having so much fun with this. If you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And please hit like or subscribe. Hit like on everything. But just hit subscribe once, because if you hit it more than once, you're going to unsubscribe. Happy Halloween. Have a great day.